What's up, guys? This is the Don here with Yugioh Gaming Channel with my bro Jesse's first place undefeated deck profile for us. What you got for us, bro?
Not too. I went undefeated, like you said. I played my first round. I played against Eldritch, first Eldritch deck I've seen in a very long time. Very admirable. It was kind of tricky because he was also playing the Bestial package, which is basically shuffling all my stuff. I'm like Eldritch plus Bestials, and like I countered with my Bestial stuff. So it was a pretty good grind game. I mean, Skill Drain's a real card. Round 2, I played against Flunder. Oh my god, it's my worst matchup, but I ended up finally seeing Zombie World for the first time ever, and he can't play. Round 3, I played against Despia Tier Elements, and I mean, it was a very long round 1. And then round 2, I finally just been able just to get some damage in, and I won. And then round 4, I played against branded Bestial against Julian, Mr. Birthday Boy. But this is my deck profile that I've been playing. I've seen that it's been working.
Let's hop into it, bro.
So for the tier elements, I played the basic 3 of the best tier element card in my opinion. Havness, all these guys are just really standard. I mean, you can't play anything less, and unless they actually hit them, you're not playing anything less than this set. And then I also played 2 Rhino Heart. You don't. Sometimes I want the third, but I don't necessarily want to see it. I actually been citing this out a lot, just so I can just see some of my extra stuff. That's it for the tier element monsters. Of course, we're also playing Ishizu. I've seen a lot of builds been actually teching this guy in Yugioh at 2. And it helps being able to see at least just combo off. Does it hurt when you're playing against a mirror? It's just being able to outsmart your opponent and be able to know what to trigger. Of course, you play 3 of the shuffle back each. I mean, it's pretty standard. Being able to see this plus this, being able to search combo is just really nice. And then, of course, you get another mill 5. I mean, being able to mill 10 plus, mill your 10 plus another, if you have a screen, plus Merly, that is another 6. That's 16 plus Kit, that's another 5. That's 23 cards you're milling off your deck. I mean, you're guaranteed combo. I mean, you have to be able to time it right, but you are comboing. If they don't have it, they don't have it. So, I played 2 more fairies. I played the Diviner and the Herald. The only reason why I play the Diviner, this plus Visceal equals Baron, which is very nice.
It's all nice.
And then you got your orange light. I mean, it's 1. I mean, it's just like the rule of Called by the Grave. And even though if it's that 1, you're still going to play it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, it's a free negate if you actually see it. And then the Bestial package, I play 3 Druid Worm and another 3 Druid Worm because this searches this, and then it just constantly just brings out. And what's really broken is you play Dark Charmer, summon out your opponent's Magnamut, search the other Druid Worm, and then hey look, you got another Druid Worm, so you're technically playing 7 Druid Worms.
That's broken.
For spells, I play 4 Planet. I say that because terraforming is just another copy of itself, so it's just very there to see. I mean, you got to play terraforming. I play 2 Scream. I heard somebody say it, 1 to use and 1 to mill. I mean, being able to search your trap cards is just very crucial, and they're very powerful, especially if you're going against Flunder. You're being able to just knock out that barrier statue because that is what hurts you. Then the random 2 1-ofs, Instant Fusion, there is no question about it. You have to play it. If you don't, it's just bad. You got to play Instant Fusion. Then Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave is just standard by itself, just being able to have it. Nobody's really playing hand traps right now, but being able to see what they're doing, it also helps for Bestial. I mean, they activated Bestial, they have one in the grave, Call by the Grave. Yes, it becomes dead in your hand, but it stops the crucial point, and then that could be a good choking point to just win. I played one of the counter trap. This is just really good because a lot of people are playing bestials, especially here. They play bestials after bestial after bestial. You mill it, you get back your card that you your tier element that you need. And then I played the one permanent negate. I mean, it's just really good just being able to just send a tier element name from just to be able to just negate something permanently. And especially against my last opponent, Julian, he was playing the Despia monster that constantly burned me. I had to turn it off. I mean, I got game 1, I went all the way down to 300 life points just so I could win just so I could just do something. I had to. And then it was just a crazy match. I mean, overall, I mean, like, this was the real MVP for today. So they have the pretty standard fusion. You got Mud Dragon. Mud Dragon's pretty standard. You got to play it. The one kit, I don't see the reason why having to up this up to 2. When the Castira deck starts coming out, you're definitely going to want to bump this up because they're going to want to hit this as soon as possible. But the situation at hand is what are we going to cut? And I got a few ideas that we can do. We play the one Rhino Heart, or the Clydo Heart, sorry. Clydo Heart, just a free generic bounce. It's just, you got to. I mean, it comes into really good play just being able to shuffle stuff back and just be able to do things. This deck literally caught my heart just solely off of this because it reminds me of my daughter. She loves to swim and she loves fairies, even though they're aqua, but they don't. But she says they look like fairies. I mean,
they is a fairy, bro. They aqua fairies.
Yeah, right. I'm playing aqua fairy decks, but you know, she is by far probably like the saving grace of today. Being able to do this, stopping Brandon Fusion, Brandon Red. Yeah. I mean, it's just, sorry, not Brandon Red. What was it? It was the trap. There was a trap card that they played that was able to summon, and then the guy that burns you, he was able to just re-inherit, to just try to summon himself back. I mean, it just stops it. Garua, I mean, free draws, free plays. You got your Dragospleia, I mean, it just being able to slow the game state down, especially when you're playing combo heavy. This is where you want to do it, especially here. That's it for the fusions. Pretty standard. I mean, any tier element player, they're all playing this.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really nobody changing it. For the links, I'm definitely playing the Sprite package. For the longest time, I was not playing this, so I'm like, I had it, but then I kept on letting people borrow it, and then I sold it at one point, and I'm like, where do I get this? And I'm like, I need this, and then my boy Caleb hooked me up and being able to get this back because this plus this being able to send a Merly is just so nice. And then of course Sprite Elf being able to just summon back that Merly and mill 3 and just combo off. And then also playing Dark Charmer. The really cool combo is since a lot of people here are playing a lot of the bestial stuff, you automatically just make this, grab the bestial, being able to do all that stuff. And I'm like, it's for free. Or you steal the Despia monster. I mean, at one point, I don't think it was this week, but I think last week I actually stole somebody's Mirror Jewel.
Broken.
And then my XYZs, you got to play the Abyss Dweller. I think this is like the crucial 3 right now. Baguska is really good, especially against the mirror match. If you're struggling and if you need to get some plays, this will help. But a good tier element player can actually play around it. And luckily, I didn't have to do any of that. But like I said, Abyss Dweller literally shuts down their board. It's very easy, especially with the Ishizu stuff. Summon 2 level 4s, slam this down, activate it, and then you start comboing off. This is super nice. And then time Redoer, just being able to just detach for effect is just super nice. So being able to trigger off your tier element stuff is just super crucial. To round it off, I also play the Beatrice. Any 2 Beasto monsters, or even a Diviner, allows you to be able to send any tier element card or any Ishizu card out there into the deck. Then I play the Zeus. It hasn't really came up, but when it does, it is super, super clutch. And I'm sorry, this is not my Starlight. My Starlight is in my other binder. And then the Baron for the sweet combos for the Diviner. Now, quite honestly, you can actually trade this out and play the other rank 6, but I honestly think the Baron is just really necessarily good because even if you activated the negate, you can still activate its effect and summon out the Merly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just really nice. Or a what is it? Rhinoheart. Yeah, Rhinoheart. And just be able to trigger the effects. It's just super, super nice. It's 40 cards in the main. So I mean, it looks thick, but it's just double sleeved. I gotta protect my investment.
That's sick, bro.
My side deck, really, really standard. This, especially against our combo, our special summon against Despia. I mean, just being able to gain life points and just win in time.
Dog too, bro. You dog.
You got to. Triple tag. I'm still debating rather not if I actually like this. And I say this. I've had these cards since they came out, and here's the issue. I've only saw them once. No, I'm sorry. Maybe twice, ever. And tonight was being my second time actually seeing it. So, it was kind of mildly irritating. I played 2 Lightning Storm, plus the Harpy's Feather Duster for backboard removal. It just allows you just to be able to just slowly play without having to worry about back row, especially against Eldritch, certain Despia. I didn't get to play in the Runic. Josh, I mean, he's a very good, very, very good player. I mean, I hope to go against him one day, but I think this would be a good counter, especially for that field spell. Dark Hole, because it is free for me.
Dark Hole at 3? What? Jesse is over here tripping. What's this?
You activate Dark Hole with any tier element name that's on the field, even with a full board, it triggers all of them.
That's true.
It brings them all right back. And so, like, especially it just being able to wipe a board, if they negate it, okay, Dark Hole again, because it's at 3. It's not a once per turn effect.
Leave it to Jess to come up with these combos.
And then for my only counter for Flunder is...
Oh my god, what is this?
So Banshee has a really cool effect, even if it's on the field or in the graveyard. You banish this to activate Zombie World. And so being able to do that and just being able to activate, they can't play, at all.
That's what you did against Bro, huh? The Flunder?
I mean, like I said, this is the first time I actually saw it and it was actually useful, and it came in super, super clutch because I was sweating because I just didn't know if it was actually going to work or not. And, I knew if I can get Zombie World out there because he had me dead in the water. There was nothing I could do. Game 3 we went into, because I won Game 2 just by activating Zombie World, which was broken. Game 3, I activated my planet. He changed Deep Barrier, chain Cosmic Cyclone, so he took 1,000. And he just banished it, and I go, okay, because I knew his last set card was the trap card to start normal summoning. I said, okay, I'm okay with that, and I just go Zombie. And he goes, I can't. He goes, really? So he would do his cool combo, but still get out the barrier statue, but at that point he can't tribute for anything. And so I wasn't really worried about it, and so therefore I was allowed to just make it, and it was free. And what's really cool with Zombie World, it's a free way to get to Garua.
Zombie World?
Yeah.
Yo.
Because Garua states it has to be the same type and attribute, but different names. So it changes all of my Aquas, changes all of my Dragons straight into zombies, and it just allows me to get my Garua just to summon, and it does double damage, and all of their Flundery dudes are less than 800 or 900, so I'm doing double damage.
Man, that's broken, bro. That is so broke.
But first time I took first in a long time, so been busy working.
Thank you for the deck profile, Jesse. Man, you got any shout outs for us, my dude?
I do. Shout out to Pink Elephant and Rated E. They have brought this community. They have exploded this community, and I'm excited for next week on January 14th. We have a 3v3 VIP. I mean, come on and let's play. And then shout out to Rick. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have this great community that we had. I mean, him himself, I've been going underneath his wing to help him, support him, and everything. Also being the second judge here, trying to step back, and because I got a little one on the way, I got number 3.
Hey, congratulations, bro.
My beautiful wife allowing me to play this game. She's probably she's ready to go. I mean, she's pregnant.
Yeah, yo.
She allowed me to play this game, and it's just an overall just an joyful and fun. I love it.
Well, thank you again, bro, and thank you. And congrats on the baby on the way, bro. Congrats on the first place undefeated, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.